I think they just got to work on their picks and bans a little bit. Um, I don't know. I feel like the Aiden pick is just it's just destroying this entire tournament. I feel like they need a banner, or they just need to, since they're blue side now, they need to first pick it.
Yeah, definitely giving up the last game was an issue. Pardon me. I think we're gonna get into the draft here, so we're gonna actually find out if this Aiden will get through as we would hope, and for RP's sake, like that is. And let's see who they're gonna ban, and maybe they're gonna ban some of Easy's heroes that won them last game. I'm not sure. And there is the Mulan ban once again. Freya, typical ban from red side, as you never want to give that up for the blue. And RP, who do you think they're gonna ban here? You think they're gonna go for an Ares ban, or maybe they should pick Ares themselves, because that was a big issue for them as well. And they're actually gonna ban out Esrath, which is strange to me and easy. Looking to ban that Grom as well. That did so much work in that game too.
Yeah,
Actually
it's
bans
definitely
the
a good
Cleo.
ban. Oh, they didn't actually ban the Grom. I think they really do need to ban the Grom, the third ban.
Yeah,
But I
but
don't know. It gives them a window.
they can pick up the Aiden here. I feel like that might be their best pick for them. And Anger did so much work in the first game, and it'd be smart if he picks it once again here. I mean, if I was the captain of that team, I think I'd make that my choice, and they do pick that, and I could see a Guan Yu and an Una possibly being picked up here, and there is the Una, and I feel like a Guan Yu is probably something they're going to be leaning towards. They have been picking it a lot, and we see Kale hovering over, and it's been doing so much work with it all tournament, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do pick the Guan Yu here, and there it is. On the side of RP, what can they pick? Poseidon is still open, and we do know they like their Poseidon, and so is Lunaria. So we could see a Poseidon, possibly a Lunaria. Um,
Yeah, and we've seen that combo so deadly all tournament.
they do pick up the Poseidon, and they go for a tank early on here, not trying to give up too many, of what they of their picks, and get a tank for themselves. That's very similar to Guan Yu in Lubu. On the other side though, I feel like Easy's probably gonna go for Lotus, as they've been picking Lotus, and or possibly Tao's hero of Raven, and they actually do pick up the Pandora once again on 27 degrees, and they do pick up the Raven as I suspected onto Tao, which is strange to see because Vince is still in the pool, and Vince has been one of the more consistent AD carries in this tournament, but Tao is a god on that Raven.
Yeah, also Solus is open, which we've seen Tao do really well on Solus as well. There's just
hmm
a lot of choices, but I guess,
Mikio
you
actually getting picked up here.
that's interesting. That's probably the first or second Mikio of the tournament, right?
Yeah, we've seen Mikio picked up before, I think by RP, and I think they actually lost against Synergy with the Mikio, so um I'm not sure if this is the best pick for them, but I will see how it turns out. They do have I think they're gonna be playing this Mikio in the mid lane possibly, because Arcan seems to be playing it, and the last pick from Easy is gonna be that Lotus, so as suspected they do have the Lotus and Raven that they've been playing all tournament together that does so much work. And Una finally being actually picked in this game as well.
Yeah, she's been banned a majority of the tournament. It's good to or finally see some nice Una play coming out.
Welcome to
Yeah, but I'm not
Heroes
too
Evolve.
sure about the Mikio pick.
Troops deploy
I
in
feel like there
5
was a lot more
seconds.
options for RP to choose. I think the Wolfram
Troops
was
have
that, and
deployed.
I'm not too sure, but I'm never gonna count a Mikio out because we've seen the resets, the jump resets, and so much work. And actually going to be an engagement. First engagement here. Lubu goes in, double stuns off. Poseidon doing a lot of damage to
So
Pandora here. Oh, the binding arrow actually lands, and there's a double kill.
RP starting off this game hot. Just jeez.
I
Back
didn't
and
even
forth,
expect
serious.
that.
It just went into it, buddy. They just went straight in there, bud. And they actually
They're not done.
do win, and they're gonna go back in. Oh, good
Oh, lands the
binding.
binding arrow.
Mikio does jump, doesn't get anything though. Bottom lane is free though. No one's been farming it, and the buff is up as well. in that jungle, so someone needs to get down there, and seems like they're gonna send someone down. It does look like they're actually gonna run the Poseidon in the mid lane here, and Zarkan will be in the off lane on this Mikio.
Nice little aggressive start to this game. I'm liking it a lot. You know, RP, they really like to do that.
Yeah, I'm
Try
like,
and get a few kills off the start of the game.
yeah, really liking it coming out from RP, and really want to see how this Mikio works, if they're gonna build him, you know, more of an assassin. And I wonder if this Poseidon's gonna go you know, a much more heavy build of AP, since he is one of their few AP damage dealers on this team.
Pretty standard from both teams here.
Gold buff on Angra, so he doesn't want to just sit around and wait for creeps to come to his lane. He's actually gonna head into the jungle.
Yeah, and he's actually gonna soak this mid wave while the rest actually roam for the buff
Top
here.
lane, a fight might actually happen. Good bomb from Una, but Zarkan does steal it. Zarkan trying to jump. Good double taunt from Zhang Fei. They're gonna go on to Kale. Kale dropping solo. Mikio trying to do damage. Does have the defense buff. Good ulti there from Mikio. Gets the kill on to Kale, and that's another kill going in favor of RP. Well played to them in that fight.
Yeah, and Una actually dropping her ult for that fight too, so if they're wanting to do Dragon right here, they wouldn't have Una ult, which is kind of big.
Yeah, Dragon is up in 3 seconds, and they are actually going to instantly go towards it. They know this, and does use his ult on Aiden, and Lotus hasn't rotated yet, so maybe they're giving this up. Might be a big fight here. Wigor just doing some damage. Good bomb there from Una, but doesn't actually hit the Dragon. Dragon does go down. So Dragon goes down in favor of RP. Now I'm taking a 5k gold lead, so looking very good for RP in this game. Mikio up in the top lane, putting some pressure on Tao, has a defense buff. Kale in 27 degrees trying to steal this. And so far I haven't seen too much of what this Pandora is offering too easy. It doesn't seem like it's been too strong in this game. Even in the last game, I know they won the last game, but it just doesn't seem like it's the strongest pick.
Yeah, we usually see Pandora as more of a supporty type role, but I like it, you know, switch it up a little bit.
Yeah,
She does offer some good CC as well, so definitely not a bad pick.
Very true, very true. They're gonna push in this bottom lane. Mikio's 1 versus 1 in this top lane. Looks like Mikio is gonna go for more of a lifesteal build actually. Wants to fight. Does use his ultimate very early there, trying to put Kale down, but actually can't bring him down. But Mikio is going for an assassin type build. Wigor does bait him and make Guan Yu use his lead, but they are gonna go to try to contest his buff, I'm sure of it.
Pretty standard from both teams here. And Raven has the attack buff. I'd like to see him maybe do a bit of pressure here. But
Yeah,
actually, there's too many from RP.
Ooh, they're actually going in the bottom, and they do get the confused off to Aiden, but Aiden does steal it. And I would like to see them actually maybe jump on this Mikio down bottom with Pandora. Or at least put some pressure on this lane.
Yeah, Aiden's just gonna keep slow pushing with his gold buff. I really like this coming out of him.
Zakara is up in 20 seconds. See Anger already 2-0-1 right now, leading with 8.2k, so very far ahead in terms of gold in comparison to Raven that only has 7k.
Yeah, he's got his Igneos blade and he's almost done his mask. So once he has that mask, he's gonna have an insane power
Actually
spike.
misses his binding arrow. Bit of a misplay there. Nothing happening so far. Game very quiet. They're just all running on the same, along the same path. Maybe waiting for the dragon that's coming up again in the next minute. Trying to get some advantage here for RP. And then Mikio does ulti onto the Una and does some good damage onto her, but not able to actually kill her. And Zhang Fei actually gonna dive on the tower. Same with Aiden, lands a good ulti, and Desire with a huge ulti onto 3. Actually drops down 2 of them instantly. Kale dropping so low. Raven trying to turn this fight around, not able to. And this is gonna be a tower going in the way of RP. Good play there and good rotations.
Doing some good kiting up beside him. Finds the kill.
Two-man stun. Aggro goes in. Can Tao actually turn this fight around? I don't think he can. Actually dies to Aggro, who's gonna take down the egg. And Lotus trying to get a kill onto Wiggler, isn't able to. Mikio misses his ult once again. Not able to land those crucial ults, and Lotus gets out alive. 3 for 1 in that fight. Or 4 for 1 rather. They actually all died except for Lotus.
Really well played from RP. Now they're probably going to secure the dragon. I don't think Una has her ult up. Oh, she actually bombs Zhang Fei out of the pit.
Actually does kill it with his slam though, so. Starting to make the gold lead a little bigger, around 12k and ahead right now.
Yeah, Easy are just falling further and further behind. They're just getting snowballed right now. They really got to try and take a good fight here.
Seems to be a consistent thing in these games so far. Whichever team can get the lead early on seems to be the team that ends up, you know, snowballing and taking greater advantages, which allows them to win the game. So we're gonna see if Easy can actually turn the tides here and make that statement or fact not true anymore.
Yeah, and they are grouping up in the mid. Mikio does have this attack buff, so it might actually be huge for this team fight, but it looks like both teams just gonna disengage here, and Aiden gonna start split pushing in the bot lane.
Yep, and Mikio's heading back top as well, so both of them just split pushing. Nothing really happening so far in this lane.
Yeah, Aiden getting his buff. See what it is, and it's attack buff. Lots of ADCs getting pretty lucky with these attack buffs this series.
Yeah, honestly, we've been seeing a lot of attack buffs recently. Oh, actually gonna jump in, lands a stun on 27 degrees. Poseidon is coming in, wants to land a good ult. I don't think he's gonna land one though. Kill. Oh, good pull in onto Venus. Venus does actually dive. Mikio with a big ulti, actually doing so much damage. Dropping so low to GG, drops very low. Aiden trying to go in, taking the tower, does so much damage. Tao, so low, actually is in his eggshell. Gonna die as well. Mikio trying to jump onto the Una, not able to kill. Low as well, 2 go down for 1. Agra does eventually fall from Una in that fight.
Really well played from RP here.
Ooh, good damage there from Una.
Nice bomb. Yeah, nice bomb there from Una.
Definitely one of the best tower defenders in the game with her clear and how much damage she can output in the AoE radius.
Yeah, she has really high burst damage, all in a matter of 1 second, so she can definitely defend towers by herself. She's so good at wave clearing.
Let's take a look at the items here. Mikio is going for that, you know, assassin type build. It has that life steal, has the javelin, allowing him to decrease armor and you know, kill his enemies.
Look at Aiden's farm right now, 18k.
Yeah, so far ahead. Using his ulti actually to take down this tower and then easily take this tower down. Compared to Raven, he's...
Both teams, they just don't know how to deal with the Aiden at this point.
Aiden just seems like the top pick for both of these teams whenever they do get him, so... maybe something they need to look towards. So this Poseidon actually does go a tanky build, doesn't build any AP, which is strange for me, and I feel like that means that the side of are easy. All they need to do is really build attack, damage, defense. Not really need to build any. Like I'm going Crystal Shield right now on the Guan Yu and Lotus. I don't know if is the best thing because it does give you some power damage as well. I think just going strictly attack damage defense is where to go here for attack AD armor.
Definitely agree with that. It looks like both teams, they are roaming around Zakar right now. Maybe we're going to start taking his buff. Aiden, he's going to rotate to the top lane and take the enemy buff, so... Not so lucky this time, gets the defense buff.
Not jumping onto that Lubu who's still at their juggle. Raven does go into his Phoenix form here. Just clearing out this wave. Get on the bomb, and they actually do start Zakar. Hard and Wigger do start it. And Zarkan. Oh, they might actually go in here on mid, but they don't. Ooh, good bomb onto Zhang Fei. They're actually going to poke him down quite a bit. He does use his ultimate and back out. He does leap out, but the Zakar is started, and this might be a good fight for EZ. Zhang Fei's ult is down. They can get very aggressive here if they'd like.
Yeah, RP is gonna have to disengage just because Zhang Fei uses ult there. That's so much, you know, damage that Zhang Fei can tank for his team, all gone.
Yeah, and this is
So
whoa,
like
Zhang Fei.
Playing pretty aggressive here. He does get stunned off though.
He didn't need to stun back the other way, and they're actually doing some good damage here, Easy. I feel like they could initiate here if they would like. Zhang Fei still doesn't have ulti, and the longer they wait, Zhang Fei's ulti will be up, and it'll be as if they did nothing to him this whole time. I'd like to see one of them go split push top right now and possibly try to take a tower while they're just doing this back and forth. The car fight. Where do you see Zhang Fei back in the base, healing up? Zakar slowly dropping, but still at a good amount of HP here, and Zhang Fei is going to start running top actually while they are playing this little dance. Zhang Fei starts to rotate back towards the middle line.
Yeah, she's kind of far out. The fight's actually going to start here. She needs to come back with the team. And Lotus, she might actually get caught out here. Zhang Fei is going to find the taunt onto Tao. Tao in a lot of trouble. He gets ulted. The egg gets absolutely destroyed. Nico doing so much damage. Doing a dropping ult right in the middle of the fight. Frozen Scepter's going down. Pandora, she does drop as well. And that's a 3-for-0. Going the way of RP.
Yeah, good pick off there onto the Tao, who couldn't escape there and instantly gets blown up himself and the egg. Ooh, good damage though onto Hard, but they actually aren't able to kill him. So not looking good for Easy. The series is slowly, or rather game is looking like it's gonna go in the favor of RP slowly but surely, and they're just playing it so calculated right now.
It almost comes down to like the first team fight in the game. Like whoever gets the first 2 or 3 kills can just literally snowball from there at this point.
Yeah, they're not very good at dealing with that pressure. It feels like whoever has the pressure is always the team that's really good at dealing with it. And right now, both teams, whenever they're in the lead, are definitely looking like the stronger team, but has been convincingly going in both teams' fashion. So I don't know. It's just very strange to see that none of them are able to really, you know, stop that bleeding. Bleeding just keeps continuing for them.
Yeah, they don't know how to come back from certain situations. And I don't want to say it's all because of the Aiden pick, but I just don't actually know why.
I feel like it's
they just get snowballed.
A lot of issues is they don't know how to take other objectives when. So say one team wants to take a dragon of some sort, the other team doesn't know how to actually go split push or, you know, move around the map, so they're still getting gold when they're taking the dragon and not really missing out on a whole bunch. Yeah, they're going to be going up a little, but maybe not taking that 3k, 4k gold lead and only taking a 2k gold lead, so you're still pretty close, and that's where the issue comes in. because right now they have no towers down either, so they're not really doing a great job of splitting around the map in that early game.
Yeah, definitely agree. The car buff is up, so I'd like to see RP maybe make a play here. Zhang Fei actually initiating right onto Guan Yu here, but he does get confused off. Nice little confused there. Poseidon gets frozen separate. He's in a lot of trouble. He might actually fall here. Let's go underground though, and big damage coming out. Lulu in a lot of trouble.
Good turnaround for Easy, and they actually do get the Mikyo too. Lotus and Pandora did so much work on the Mikyo on the side of the fight there.
So there we go. That just as we were saying, teams are having a hard time coming back. They're actually making the jump right now.
This is what they need to do. This is what they need to do. Take towers, and they're actually going to go on this Poseidon. This is exactly what they need to do. Poseidon could drop here. Good ultimate to try to build him off of him, but he actually does die too. And if they take this tower, they're just going to keep showing this goal lead. And I like this from Easy, and they're starting to bring this game back in their favor. They might even go high ground here. No, looks like Tao. Oh yeah, they are. They might actually take a tower. This is might be a smart play from there. They won't actually be able to defend this. And first baser goes out to Easy. They actually do jump out to the Aiden, who does back up. And they might actually dive him here. This might not be a smart play from Easy. They need to back up. The Easy really needs to back up, and they all just died. Two are dead right now from that Mikyo. They all need to get out now. This is not a good play from them. They needed to instantly back after they took that tower. Looks like throws after throws right now from both teams.
Yeah, the Una is still up though. She will be able to wave clear a little bit, but I don't think she's gonna be able to defend this. So back and forth here.
Yeah.
If they do get that base turret, they're gonna be spawning in 20 seconds, but it looks like they're gonna initiate right off the Una. They get thrown up as well. There's the Mikyo up. Lotus in a lot of trouble. She's so low, but Zhang Fei can't find the kill. But it looks like they're gonna go for GG here.
No, and that look like it's gonna be GG for RP, and that is such a misplay from Easy. They had the game and they were coming back, and they just pushed their luck. They pushed it a little too far. And RP do take game 4 of this series, and it's now 2-2, going to a full-fledged best of 5, game 5. Wow.
Yeah, right when Easy was about to make a big comeback there, they just overstayed their welcome and just got destroyed, you know. And then RP was just able to push right back down and end the game. It's kind of a bit of a misplay from Easy there, right when I thought they were going to come back.
Yeah, that was very sloppy. As soon as they took that mid base turret, they really needed to just back, just get out of there. You have a mid base turret. Why do you need to over push your welcome? You know they're coming up in 5 seconds. Why do you need to stay? Why? And they stayed, and look what happened. They ended up losing the game, just when they could have had their advantage. Have that mid lane always be pushing on its own. But hey.
Yeah, and Dragon, I think, was up, and all the jungle camps were up to buffs, everything. They could have taken the whole map during that time instead of diving a kill, which they did not even get, and it just costed them the game. But I guess a little bit of just a little bit of miscommunication there from Easy.
And I'm getting word